This is my litRpg, and you are listening The Awakening Trials Book 1 of a litRpg novel series, The Eternal Ascent. Chapter 9, The Alpha Quest. I woke to the soft rustling of leaves, the weight of exhaustion still pressing down on my body. Every muscle ached, and the wounds from the fight with the Alpha Hound still throbbed with pain. But I was alive, and that meant something. Slowly, I pushed myself to my feet, wincing as my injuries protested the movement. The air was thick with the scent of earth and blood, and the forest was eerily quiet, as if holding its breath in anticipation of what was to come. The body of the Alpha Hound lay where I had left it, a dark, motionless form against the forest floor. Despite the pain, curiosity drove me forward. There was something about the Alpha that felt unfinished, as if the fight had only been the beginning. I approached the fallen beast cautiously, every step feeling heavier than the last. As I neared the body, a strange sense of anticipation built up inside me. The Alpha had been a formidable opponent, and I had a feeling that it wouldn't be the last. Reaching out, I placed my hand on the Alpha's side, my fingers brushing against the matted fur. The instant I made contact, the body began to shimmer, and before I could react, it vanished in a flash of bright light. I stumbled back, shielding my eyes from the sudden brilliance. When the light faded, the Alpha was gone, leaving nothing but a faint impression on the ground where it had been. And then, the familiar chime echoed in my mind, drawing my attention to the system window that appeared before me.
Quest unlocked. Clear the forest of alpha monsters. Progression 1 out of 12. Reward skill scroll. Rarity unknown. Extra reward criteria not met.
The words hung in the air, their meaning slowly sinking in. 12 alpha monsters, each one as strong or stronger than the one I had just fought, and I was supposed to hunt them down, to clear this forest of their presence. The task seemed daunting, but the reward? A skill scroll with an unknown rarity. And there was a mention of extra rewards, though the criteria for those were still unclear. Before I could fully process the information, the system chimed again, and a new window appeared.
Reward received. Bone machete. Common.
A soft glow caught my eye, and I turned to see something materializing on the ground where the Alpha had fallen. A weapon, a machete, carved from bone, its surface smooth and polished. It looked primitive, but I could feel the power radiating from it. I picked up the machete, the weight of it comforting in my hand. It wasn't much, but it was something. A weapon, a tool for survival. Curious, I activated Insight, focusing on the machete.
Item. Bone machete. Type weapon. Rarity common. Information. A machete carved from the bone of a powerful beast. While not the most durable weapon, it is light and easy to handle, making it effective for quick strikes.
It wasn't much, but it was better than nothing. It couldn't afford to be picky in this world. Every advantage, no matter how small, could be the difference between life and death. As I sheathed the machete, a thought crossed my mind. The quest I had received mentioned 12 alpha monsters, each one from a different species. And if the Alpha Hound was any indication, they would all have unique skills. Skills that could potentially be devastating in a fight. The prospect of hunting down 12 such creatures was both terrifying and exhilarating. Each battle would be a test of my strength, my endurance, and my will to survive. But the rewards? The thought of what I could gain from defeating these creatures sent a thrill of excitement through me. I glanced around the forest, the silence no longer feeling so oppressive. Instead, it felt like a challenge that I was eager to meet. With a renewed sense of purpose, I set off into the forest, my hand resting on the hilt of the bone machete. There were 12 alpha monsters out there, and I was going to find them.
Thank you for listening to my litRpg. If you like my book, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget, click on that like button.